Hello, Spiritual Events Directory. Here we are. Welcome back to Wellness Conversations, and it's the Woo Woo series presented by our wellness community, sponsored by Spiritual Events Directory. I am Michele Scott, and each and every week we welcome into the space everybody, another gifted healer, and this week we've got Martina Liberson. Liberson, am I saying that correctly, Martina?
It's perfect, Liberson. Perfect.
Liberson, and Martina is a medium and a healer. And you're actually Spiritual Events Directory audience. I have to tell you that we have an international guest this week because Martina, where are you? You're from? Was it Sweden?
I am in Stockholm, Sweden, on the other side of the world, literally.
What's the time?
It's 8 a.m. in the morning.
Wow. And it's 6 o'clock here. Isn't that wonderful? I love technology and how it connects us all. And you and I have met, we met through Bessie.
Bessie, yes.
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 We met through Bessie, and then you've been, you know, we've had you on our show in the wellness community, and you know, we just wouldn't have had this opportunity 5 or 10 years ago, would we, to be collaborating with, you know, wonderful gifted ladies all over the world.
No, and I wasn't that spiritually advanced at that time. I would have said no. I would have been like, oh my goodness. Oh, Michele Scott, such a fancy business lady, wants to speak with little me.
Oh, I love it, and not little at all. All of us, and this is what I love about our show, and in particular, Martina, as you said, you know, the Woo Woo series on Spiritual Events Directory is even more powerful and aligned with where we've been and who we are. Because it's really, I love having these conversations that take us back to soul level and that spiritual stuff. And of course, we are all spiritual beings living a human incarnation, and therefore it doesn't matter what you do, it doesn't matter how you look, it doesn't matter what you own, we are all the same. We're all spiritual beings that have chosen an experience through which to evolve spiritually. So no one is higher or lower than anybody else. No one is bigger or smaller than anybody else. And I just really, I'm so passionate about that fundamental truth. I've always thought it, I've always felt it. And then I learned all the stuff that put it, you know, much better than I knew how to do, and just put it into that same perspective that we've just chosen some stuff to do. Whether you're a celebrity or, you know, the whole world's heard of you, or only your community's heard of you. Maybe it's just your family that's heard of you, but you're famous somewhere. We're all famous somewhere, aren't we?
Oh, yeah. In our own home with our own children.
Exactly. So we are thrilled to have you here. And so Martina, just give us a couple of minutes intro into your fabulousness, because you do a few things.
I do. I have, since our last conversation last year, literally the week after, I attended training in a newly channeled form of hypnosis that isn't even hypnosis. It is mind mediation, which means that you get more than the benefits of hypnosis. The sessions are even more healing, more intense, and you are not even in a trance state.
Right.
And I know it's like, I couldn't even believe it, but during my first session, I had such huge shifts, and I was like, oh my God, I'm doing emotion code and body code. And this is also communicating with the subconscious mind. It's only in a different format.
Yes.
But it's the same, talking to the subconscious mind and literally asking her or him to, hey, look at these programs you got going. You have a program of migraines. You have a program running of pains in the hip. You have a program going of alcoholism. Let's look at these programs and let's see what doesn't serve the consciousness anymore. And the subconscious mind is always up for reasoning, is always up for being upgraded, updated. So those of you who follow me have seen my testimonials, huge shifts in people who had given up. So that is what I do. And to help me, I have my pendulums, and I give pendulums to my clients. Anybody who books with me receives a free pendulum, so they can talk to well, that's a mighty fine pendulum you got there.
Here's my beautiful pendulum from you.
Yes, and there's another one in the pipeline, young lady. I will talk more about that later. So that is what I do. I talk to people's subconscious mind to create profound shifts, profound healing. And yeah, sprinkled on top, we have the mediumship and all of that. And today I will maximize everybody's pendulum healing abilities. We are going to do next level stuff that people like me have invested literally thousands in learning. And I'm like, no, it's 2020. We're going to get this show on the road. You know, we got stuff to do.
I love it. I love it. And of course, you've also got, you know, the support of your angels as well. The last time we spoke, you know, you were very much in touch and in tune with your angels as well.
Oh, yeah, they're always there. I call them my friends.
Yeah.
They're my friends. They're always with me. It's the same with Jesus Christ consciousness. Jesus Christ, the ascended master, he's my friend. And I never go to church because he's my friend. He's with me. So, you know.
Yes. This is amazing. So, well, I think we've got a bunch of lovely ladies. We've got 30 lovely ladies that are online live with us, Martina, which is absolutely so thrilling. And we're going to see, so ladies, what do they need to do, Martina? What do the ladies need to do to get a reading? Okay. Do they ask a question or?
So, yeah, you know, if preferably the dowsers, the people who maybe own a pendulum or know what a pendulum is.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that to start off with the people kind of connected already with dowsing a little bit, you can ask away, ask any questions that spring to mind. Michelle will read them to me because I can't see on my.
I will absolutely help to facilitate for you. We've got some lovely ladies. Priscilla, we've got Florence. Hello from Bundaberg. Oh, Natasha. Hello from Bundaberg. Natasha, I worked and lived in Bundaberg for about 8 months in 2015, my partner and I. We've got hello from Adelaide, Amy, Kirsty. Hello. Okay, ladies. Well, who wants to be the first cab off the rank? We've got Jody saying hello.
I can also... you want to, I don't know, learn how to balance your chakras using a pendulum?
Yes. Well, you can lead us into a little bit of tuition. Is that the word, teaching?
You know, while we wait for questions to start popping up. So what I always do at the start of every session is that I make sure that the chakras are 100%.
Yeah.
Each and every one of them. We're all on our individual journeys. So I don't manipulate anything. I don't force anything. This is always in connection with the person's highest and best.
Right. So
we always keep that in mind. That's what I'm keeping in mind right now as well. Because ab reactions, the skilled healer needs to understand that ab reactions is for real. So we're going to be gentle and nice with ourselves. So what I do, Michelle, shall we check your chakras?
Sure.
You want to? Are you up for it? Okay,
I'm up for it.
Give me permission to connect to your unconscious mind?
Yep.
Okay, so we have permission. See, the pendulum started off. My rose quartz, cherry quartz pendulum, spreading the love. Let's see. So we're going to focus on the 7 main ones, just to keep it a bit simple and a bit quick. Let's see. So is there a chakra in Michelle that is not 100%? Okay, there is. So I'm being led to intuition here. Root chakra is less than 100. So let's see. We talk about percentages. This is a maximizing nuance, absolutely essential for the pendulum healer to not quit at the yes and no. The most important nuance is to actually dig deeper. And in this case, we're talking percentages. So at what percentage is Michelle's root chakra operating? Is it less than 10? No. Is it less than 20? Less than 30? Less than 40? This is good. This is rather good. Less than 50, less than 60, less than 70. Okay. So between 60 and 70%, 61%, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66%. See how exact pendulum use can be. So 66% is actually way healthier than a lot of people. It's like, it's okay. We're going to get it up to 100%.
Makes sense. It makes sense because I've had so much going on. You know, we just ran a big event a couple of weeks ago, so it makes absolute sense. Yeah. And I've got to, you know.
Then you get uprooted, stressed, you know, it's normal.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
We're going to get this back to, since you are such an advanced healer yourself, this is going to go rather quickly. So I can use my intention connected to your unconscious mind, since I have the permission, and as always connected to spirit guides and my angel. And I'm sensing 3 angels are helping us. So I am, let's see, I'm always quiet, so I have to think, okay, what should I say? I have to explain this. So I'm connecting to Michelle's root chakra, strengthening it, enhancing it, returning it to its divine blueprint to work at 100%. Strengthening, strengthening, strengthening. Thank you, angels and guides, for helping me with this. Thank you, thank you. So I'm seeing the color expanding. The color is expanding. Those of you who see auras can probably tune into this as well. So, okay, we are at 100% again. There we go.
Awesome.
So that is nice. Let's see. Let's do. Are there any questions?
Well, what we might do is we'll see if anybody. You can do this then on some of our audience. We can check with our audience where their chakras are at and do some healing, and we can also take some questions. Beautiful. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, let's have, Tracy Hazel, can a pendulum ever give you an incorrect answer? Say yes, but then it doesn't happen.
When you ask about the future, it can most definitely give an incorrect answer. Because when we ask about the future, we tend to want to ask about questions that feel like we feel so strongly. Will this boy ask me to marry him? Will I get that job? Will I get that promotion? We are so stuck on what we want. And we also have a very detailed wish, don't we, about what we want, because law of attraction teaches us, you have to be detailed, you have to be this. But sometimes we get in our own way, because like a small child that wants to eat candy for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, not everything that tastes good and that feels good is good for us. In all of those cases, and there are many, yes, the pendulum, because of our attachment, it will definitely give the wrong answer.
So the pendulum, so the pendulum's responding to our desire.
Yeah, and we want to believe that we are always neutral and professional, but I have seasoned healers come to me and they tell me, Martina, I asked my pendulum if I had cancer and it said yes. And I'm like, okay. Never, ever ask a pendulum about a medical diagnosis, because your unconscious mind has a different language. It has a different code with which it operates your human body. So medical diagnosis, no, you will get the wrong answers, and you will get answers that upset you and enter the demons, because you're so upset, angry, and you start vibrating lower, and you can and will, sadly, not because of the pendulum, because your vibration drops and enter the demons.
So, okay, so then you use the pendulum. So then how do you use the pendulum then? Aside from cleaning and clearing the chakras, what sort of questions do you ask the pendulum? How do you know, in a session with you, how do the audience, how do they phrase that question?
So if someone comes to me, like the lady whom had a breast scan, and the first result was positive, and of course she was deeply, deeply upset, and she was, I mean, we can understand it, right? She was crying, and there I was. She felt that I was the lifeline. So the questions I asked, because I entered a trance state, so it's difficult for me to remember. But what I make sure to do with the people with severe real diagnosis, I never work on the diagnosis. I ask the questions. I start with the energy, because they will always have attachments to their aura, which might sit. So if there is a breast cancer diagnosis, the attachments are here. And the chakras that we're dealing with is heart chakra, sometimes actually third eye. And there are several chakras. This is a bit advanced, but we have chakras between the heart and between the solar plexus.
So you basically just do a scan then. They don't need to ask a question. If the audience want a reading, you'll just go into whatever you go into.
I have to scan all aspects of all the layers of their energy body.
Okay. All right, well, let's do some readings. Let's just do it and see how it unfolds, rather than I feel like we're losing the energy in the trying to describe what we're doing.
I know. Okay. No, let's just do it.
Let's just show rather than tell. Sometimes it's better, isn't it? Well, I've got some great questions here for you, but I do like your answer to that one about desire being certainly one of the desire being the energy that can absolutely move the pendulum as well. Okay, well, let's do Linda Stiles. Let's see what comes up in terms of cleaning and clearing her chakras, and whatever other messages you get through for Linda.
Yes. Okay, Linda. So I'm taking that she gives me permission, right?
Yes. If they say they want a reading, we're going to, well, ladies, if you say that you want a reading, Martina to do a quick reading for you, read your body, read your energy, give you some guidance, you know, out of that. Then we're going to assume that you've also given us permission to tap into the subconscious and the unconscious and all of that.
Exactly. That is like the disclaimer here, that when you comment, giving me permission immediately, because like Michele, I want to have this show on the road for this full hour to show you, to teach you what I do. And I'm not God in any way, but show my perspective. Okay, Linda, so I am sensing a bright and wonderful aura, like always with everybody who follows Michele. It's this openness and this happiness, which also makes sense because you're here in the woo-woo series. So far, nothing new. Let's see your chakras. Let's see. Okay. There is a heaviness that has been moved behind you already. That's good. That's good. This is a proactive lady. I like it. So I am being told, do the chakras. The girl is all right. Okay, thank you, spirit guides. So let's see. I am sensing that we need to go to, there's a heart wall. So download the Emotion Code app, Linda. The Emotion Code app will teach you how to remove the heart wall. if you missed our last conversation, my last conversation with Michele, we talked about the heart wall, how to remove it, how it blocks everything in life. Download it, it's for free. And if you have questions, just PM me later. But right now there's a heart wall, and we're gonna balance your heart chakra. So is it safe for me to balance your heart chakra to 100%? Okay, at what percentage is it? Is it less than 50, 60, 70, between 60 and 70, 61, 62? It's at 63%. And a heart chakra at 63% means that you are very open. I have heart chakras with clients that are at 0.1%. And at 0.0, you are dead. So, find you. 63 is okay. It's safe for me to, yeah. So, we're going to connect. The energy is already flowing. We are enhancing, strengthening Linda's heart chakra. We are returning it to 100% according to its divine blueprint. Purifying and sanctifying, purifying and sanctifying. I'm sensing entities. That's next. I'm not letting you go yet, Linda. So the heart chakra is, okay, yeah, there's an entity there. I'm sensing a block. I'm sensing it because I'm sensing it in my energy body. So how many entities are there attached to Linda? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 entities, which is normal for light workers. Light workers always attract entities. They want the light and are confused and think that we are literally the gates to heaven. So they attach. So what we're going to do, I'm going to call upon the guides of compassionate healing. Anybody can work with these guides. Another maximizing tip here, pro tip. The guides of compassionate healing are going to help us. So I ask that the guides of compassionate healing encapsulate, incarcerate these 23 entities attached to Linda and takes them to heaven, where they can be reunited with their loved ones. I ask that Jesus Christ consciousness assists. Thank you.
Well, I hope we haven't freaked her out.
Yeah, I told you, next level woo-woo, okay?
It is a little.
I know, but they're gone. Now, let's see, can the heart chakra be brought back to 100% now? Yes, okay, they were in the way. They didn't mean it. So, restoring Linda's heart chakra to 100%. There we go. Now.
So then what would Linda be, and how would that, so the difference between then and now, do we have any clarity around how someone would feel, with that chakra? You're saying that the wall chakra was there, or the wall, what was that, the wall?
The heart wall, when it is
the heart
gone,
wall, yeah.
You open up to your deepest desires. They can come to you.
Lovely.
Your vibration enters the world undistorted.
So she'll be feeling lighter and brighter.
She will be feeling lighter. Life will feel a bit more positive, and this feeling will grow.
Okay.
It
Lovely.
will grow and grow. And I don't know if she has a love interest already. Existing relationships will feel lighter.
I do know a little bit about Linda, and she's in a long-term relationship.
This is good news. This is good. Her partner might even comment. That's what long-term, what happened in my long-term relationship and with others, that the partner goes, wait a minute, did you cut your hair? There's something different.
Yes. Yes. Lovely. Well, how about, let's see if we can answer just some questions then, which sounds wonderful. We've got lots of ladies lining up for you, which is awesome, Martina. How about if we said, could the pendulum answer something like this from Sonia? am I on the right path or should I move? Can the pendulum give us any insight into a question like that?
Yes, the pendulum will always give an answer. The key is to word the question razor sharply, okay?
Right.
So, am I on the right path? So what was the name, Sonia?
Sonia, but the question was, there were a couple of questions in there, weren't there? Am I on the right path or should I move? So Sonia, if you can give us a little bit more, do you reckon a bit more clarity?
No, we're good. So
okay.
Sonia, I've been doing this for a while, and
a long while. You go.
I know that when this question comes up, Sonia, your soul is longing. Your soul is longing for something, and it's very normal to ask that question. Am I on the right path? We all should ask it, okay?
Yes.
But you are one of the few enlightened that actually has the guts to ask it, which means that you are a badass healing warrior already. Okay, Sonia? So kudos, massive kudos. If you wonder if you're on the right path, there is more. There's more your soul wants to explore. So by all means, continue walking. And the question, should I move? It means that you want to move. It means that a part of you, it just wants to move. It just wants to get out. You're done with the stagnant energy where you're at now. Be it relationships, a physical home, a village, a city. You are asking healthy, ascended questions. Keep asking questions, and yes, the pendulum will give you answers, but they're broad questions. So, is Sonia on the right path? Yeah. But now what? Do you know what I mean, Sonia? Now what? Okay. Keep asking questions. Keep looking at, wonderful podcasts that Michele are broadcasting every Sunday. And your soul will always, always guide you. And hey, your guardian angel is for real. The feathers, the signs.
I might even draw a card for her as well.
Do it, because I am getting huge goosebumps, which means that her angel is by her, and it's going like this. Yeah. Like this, kitty.
And what have we got?
What is that?
Oh, take responsibility for your power.
Oh my goodness.
That's great, isn't it? That's sort of fire, and take responsibility for your powers. So I think that ties in beautifully to what you're saying, Martina, that the fact that she's asking the questions is already testament to the energy being there for movement.
Yes.
And that she probably already knows, Martina. She probably already knows where she should be moving to. But we do, I'm like you. I believe that whatever is up next, although I've also got the numerology, which helps me to give them that insight as well. But I always think and feel that whatever is coming next, you're already getting a sense of that anyway. And if you're not embracing that with open arms, it's because your fear. There's a fear, there's a challenge, there's some kind of self-doubt thing that's in the way. Otherwise, you'd just be honouring the call into the direction that you're being called. So I think that we know, and I think you know, Sonia, but the fear that's lying elsewhere is making you, check in and double guess yourself.
Yeah, delete the heart wall, Sonia. Download the free emotion code app. The Nelson family, they made it available for free after our last interview. And I was like, wow, this is awesome.
Wow. Can you post that link?
I can post that link.
After our live?
The Google store. Type in emotion code and the free app will come up, and the ebook is included.
Okay.
So
And who's that from? Who's doing that? Who is it?
Oh, it is Dr. Bradley Nelson, a chiropractor. Actually, many healers start off as chiropractors, don't they?
They do actually. I love DeMartini. He's one of my mentors, and you're quite right about that. Interesting.
Yeah. So Dr. Bradley Nelson, they have a website. They're a wonderful, wonderful family. They channeled this many years ago, which couldn't have been easy, being Mormon and all of that, but they persevered and spreading emotion code and body code throughout the world. And now they make emotion code accessible in the palm of your hand. So download the app. This is what I did for 7 years. Emotion code, 7 years with huge results. Otherwise I wouldn't do. I'm a journalist. I'm quite critical. I am, I know that I'm here on a woo-woo series, but I am very critical, very particular, and I want results. And here we have results in the palm of our hand.
Wow. That's awesome. Okay, we're going to, we'll pop a little reminder or link to that. I've got a couple of, so I've got Florence, and Florence would love a chakra clearing and healing, please.
Okay, Florence. So I am sensing, so there has been something looming. I'm sensing above your head, there is a little bit of a cloud. I'm not going to go deeper into that because then I will sit with you for an hour. But there's something there. It's not dangerous. It's just a sign that, you're thinking about something. And that cloud, it's unnecessary weight. So it's, the good thing is when it's not straight in front of us, when it's on its way backwards, she is letting it go. She is, or her soul, with help of her, there are spirit guides that work here. They are assisting. So what we're going to do, there is a chakra here. Is it the crown chakra? Yeah, it's the crown chakra. So if your intuition doesn't kick in with the chakras, you just go off the list and you ask, so, okay, crown chakra, and the pendulum will say yes or no. But now, since I saw that little cloud, I know, okay, crown chakra is important here. So is her crown chakra less than 50%, less than 40, less than 30, less than 20, less than 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, see? So as a demonstration, see how here, 4, 5, 4, 5. This is what I do in sessions. So your crown chakra is very low right now because of this one thing. We're going to get it up, but if you don't deal with it, it will sink right back to 5%. And crown chakra, I mean, it helps with intuition. It helps us take decisions.
Clarity.
Some say that it's only the third eye that helps with that, but it's, all of them need to work together.
Yeah.
So I'm going to help you, Florence, but there might be a demon. I'm sensing an angry staring. Nice. We're going to do some demon slaying, Florence. Don't freak out. It's okay. It's okay. I forget. For me, this is normal. For other people, not so normal. So, okay. Can we raise her chakra before removing the demons? No, we have to do the demon thing first. So, calling upon the guides of compassionate healing, protecting everybody in this call, protecting Michelle, protecting me, Florence, everybody. So, how many demons are we dealing with? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 26, 27, 28 demons. It's okay, Florence, you're okay. That was the cloud. They attach to several of chakras. We're going to remove them completely. They have depleted your aura. So they have drained you. And it's not even always physically noticeable, other than nightmares and sweating when you sleep, tossing and turning, you know, and negativity, general negative thoughts. So let's slay these jerks. Okay. Jesus Christ, consciousness. We're going to call in Archangel Michael for this. Archangel Michael. Okay, Archangel Raphael, who showed up yesterday like crazy. I'm calling in him. That's all you need to do. Say their names. They come.
Yes.
Jesus Christ, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael. I can't believe this. Archangel me and pronouncing names. Illumiel.
Lemuel? Is it Lemuel?
Yeah, well, he's gold and yellow and he's happy and he's here. It's like, okay. That's working with me. Sometimes I get the names a little bit twisted, but okay. Girl, we're gonna slay these demons. So how many were there? 28? Yeah. So incarcerating all 28 demons attached to this wonderful, wonderful soul, her chakras, her aura, all her energy bodies. I ask that the guides of compassionate healing and these archangels, Jesus Christ consciousness, takes them to the galactic central sun for merging.
Ooh.
Throwing them in there. Your aura is instantly lighter. Are you feeling a difference? Just comment quickly. This should be a physical, noticeable difference. Sorry to drop suggestions. I didn't mean to. It's okay if you say, no, I don't feel anything. I won't mind. Sorry, I get excited and I just drop suggestions like that. So, okay, they're going, merging with the galactic central sun. Demons, we don't even bother taking to heaven. They don't want to be there. They're not supposed to be there. They're supposed to merge with the galactic central sun. That's where they belong, in the soul soup. So, okay, good.
Okay.
So I'm gonna get back to her crown chakra. So is the crown chakra, how many percent? See, I didn't do anything besides removing all these demons. So let's see what percentage her crown chakra is. It's more than 5. See, more than 5 already, more than 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 99. See, 98%, from 5 to 98 by removing more than 20 demons. See how important it is to know these details with work.
That's amazing. Okay, we were getting some great feedback. We'll go through that afterwards though, but we certainly had from Sonia. It was right on, it was spot on for Sonia that you cleared the chakras before. We've got Kathy Mace. Now we might just do a clearing for Kathy. Kathy, I feel, Kathy said that she's dealing with a lot of grief at the moment. Kathy, please help me with my grief. I'll just let her know that we're going to do some healing for her now. We are healing.
Yeah, she needs a card.
And I'll pull a card for her as well. We are healing for you now. So we might, you start going through her chakras and I will pull a card and we'll see.
Oh, exactly. Okay, Kathy. Yeah, I am sensing your overwhelm. I am sensing your sadness. And I'm not going to give you any cliches. You know, there's a silver lining, blah, blah, blah. They have never helped anyone. So I will spare you. I'm going to sit with you and I'm holding space for you, Kathy, okay? While I'm holding space, I feel that your aura, we're going to start with the aura. That's the first word that came up. Because is her aura less than 5%? Yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1%. Okay, it's when your aura is 1%. Pardon my French. You're gonna feel like shit. You're gonna feel like utter shit, And the key is to get your aura going stat. With 1%, your life force energy is, it's almost non-existent. So I can't, can I raise it to 100 immediately? No. Okay, are there entities, demons, is there any Cerebus, evil spirits? Okay, we have evil spirit attachments. It's normal. It's normal in times of grief to accidentally attract them. We're going to remove them for you because they are causing havoc in your mind. So how many evil spirits? More than 10, 9, 8. You have an elderly gentleman who is helping you at this time. He's standing by you, and he is such a sweet, sweet, balding man with a distinguished nose. So know that this man is with you, Kathy. And he's helping me to get rid of these evil spirits. And he says that he has been waiting. Okay, he has been waiting. So get the conversation going. He's not telling me his name. So, okay, 8 evil spirits. I ask that the guides of compassionate healing incarcerate these 8 evil spirits. Do we need to merge them with the galactic central sun? No. Can we take them to heaven? So I ask Jesus Christ consciousness, the guides of compassionate healing, encapsulate these evil spirits and escort them to heaven, please. Thank you. Freeing Kathy completely from this energy. So let's see your aura now, Kathy. Is it more than 5%? More than 10, 20, 30, 40, 50? Nice. 41, 42, 43%. See? A few evil spirits are gone, and from 5% to more than 40. We're going to get your aura up to 100 because it will help you deal with all you're going through. Is there anything else attached to the aura? Okay, can we remove these attachments now? Do we need to know more? No, good. Because honestly, I want to save a little bit of time, Kathy. So if you have more questions, just PM me. I will comment when this is done. Then PM, we can talk.
Yeah.
So, Kathy, raise the aura to 100% now, removing these attachments. Okay. So I ask that this man is assisting us, your spirit guide, and I'm asking that the guides of compassionate healing assist us, removing those attachments, transmuting them into unconditional love, strengthening, enhancing Kathy's aura now to 100%, purifying and sanctifying her entire energy field. Purifying and sanctifying, purifying and sanctifying. This will automatically strengthen your chakras as well, because the chakras and the aura work together. They're attached to each other. Blessings, blessings. To ask that Jesus Christ, as the guardian angel, blesses her and helps her through this time. So your guardian angel went and stood right in front of you, Kathy, as a protection. So I want Kathy's guardian angel to give her crystal clear signs today that her guardian angel is near and is helping her. And the pendulum says yes. So you're going to get some crystal clear signs. There we go. Okay.
Lovely,
thank you,
lovely.
Kathy.
And so, Martina, where can our audience find you to learn more and connect more with you in your community? Do you have a website?
I have a website, martinaliberson.com. I am, however, always active on Facebook. Send me a friend request. It's
wonderful.
All right. Send me a friend request if you like my pendulums, if you feel that you want your unique customized pendulum.
Yes.
High vibes, jewelry and things.
Because I've got my own pendulum as well. I love it. This card actually came out twice for Kathy.
Wow.
It's a beautiful image, isn't it? And it says job, right? It says job. So either Kathy, either there's something going on with Kathy's job at the same time as this grief is unfolding. But also it's love what you do and do what you love. And what that brought up for me when I saw the card and when Martina was talking, Kathy, I lost my youngest brother in my 20s. I lost my youngest brother at 21. So mum and dad lost their son. In fact, my mum and dad lost, we're from South Africa originally. Mum and dad had some good friends. Mum and dad lost their son. My auntie and uncle lost their son, and some really good friends of both of theirs also lost their son. And I didn't even realize I was going to tell the story, but there you go. This is different to what I was about to say. And I did a talk on this at one of our wine and wellness evenings, Kathy, because I called it the story of the three mums who lost a son, because for me at the time, observing how they travelled through their grief, I learned a lot out of that. Of course, I had to deal with my own grief. I had lost my brother too. But then later on, I saw in these women, my mum, for example, my mum still, she had lost her son, but my mum still enjoyed the grandchildren that came after that through my brother that was still alive and myself. Although mum didn't express her emotions, she wasn't really very good at that. And she didn't get the healing, she didn't get the counselling, she didn't really reach out, but she certainly still continued to enjoy some aspects of her life. And my mum died at 64 of cancer. And if you know anything about Louise Hay, Barometer for the Soul, everything about how we are affected physically in terms of health begins emotionally, spiritually, etc. So, and they say with cancer, it's unexpressed emotion. It eats you from the inside out if you don't actually get the healing and come to terms with it and let the grief be what the grief needs to be, and it needs to be expressed. The second mum that lost her son was my auntie, and my auntie is a very expressive personality. And you know what, the other thing about my mum not expressing was that we never ever talked about it. Whereas my auntie, talked about it long and, just talked about it all the time, expressed it. She got help for it. She had a very strong belief system. Her belief system revolved around church. And eventually she went to all the support groups. She really reached out and got the help that she needed. And then she actually, after a number of years, she became a counsellor herself because she'd been through it. And even though obviously she still loves and misses her son, she really she's still alive and beautiful, and she's nearly, she must be nearly, I'm going to say nearly 80, but she'll kill me if that's not true. Somewhere between 70 and 80, living a great life and still sort of active and enjoying it. The third mum just couldn't go on. The third mum had lost her son all within a couple of years of each other too, Martina. She just couldn't go on. She couldn't enjoy anyone. She still had two children living. Those two children went on to have children. She still had a partner. She still had lots and lots that could still mean life was a gift, but she just couldn't go on. Life was garbage because of that particular experience. She never recovered from it, and she, and that was so unhappy for everybody around her that still needed her too. And then unfortunately, I think within 10 years of her son dying, she died too. So I wasn't going to tell that story. I don't know where that story came from, but and so to me, this card is saying that your job at the moment, Kathy, is to look after your grief, is to heal through your grief and to do whatever it takes to learn, get what you need to get out of that from a soul level, a learning level, because although you never get over the people that you lose to death, there's still so much more that's in store for you. Yeah. Make sense?
Makes
okay, sense so and Martina, it is a woo-woo show. Do you have a little woo-woo story? So, how did it come to be that you started to feel the angels, hear the angels, and, you just sort of, the pendulum really spoke to you. How did that happen?
Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? How? I know the why. The why is because it is my soul's calling.
Yes.
It is my soul remembering So we never learn anything with spirituality. We remember. And I consciously speak the words every day. I want to. Angels help me with this. Jesus Christ consciousness assist me with this. Guides of compassionate healing, because they are my friends. And I know this, just like with my human, very much alive friends, help. These amazing beings help. And that is what I know, that because I ask for help, they give it. That is the how and the why. I understood, but it's my birthright. It is everybody's birthright to do this. That is why I am so eager to give away and show what I do, because nothing is ever lost. I am not feeling that I'm losing potential clients. Nobody is my client anyway. We meet.
I agree. That's it. Yes. Yeah, that's how I think of it too, that we've all come to do what we've come to do, but we've all actually signed on to do it with specific people, haven't we? Yeah. So the people that are drawn to you are those that are part of your soul group. You know, you've signed on to be, we've all come to help each other and lead each other in some shape or form. So when we come together, it's just exactly how it needs to be.
Very
and you're getting some great feedback here. Let's do, Kathy said that was spot on, which is just lovely. Yay.
Yay.
Yay. Now, what about, I've got a couple of lovely ladies asking for your support here, darling. So how about Rowena? If you do an energy clearing for Rowena, she's also asked if she should forget about Bill.
If she should get about a what?
Bill. So she's obviously there's a bit of romance stuff there. So so Bill is the name of her her love interest, I guess, and she's asking if she should forget about Bill. Let me pick a card really quickly. Let me see what I get.
What's the card?
Oh, look at that. Food and eating. So I would say, be mindful of the thoughts you are ingesting. And I would actually say, Rowena, I would say sometimes with love. I mean, the fact, I know that Martina's going to say the fact that you're asking that question is already an answer to whether you should forget Bill or not. And I would actually ask you to think about, what are you really hungry for?
Exactly. What is it that you really want? Is it a loneliness inside that you want to fill? And Bill just happens to fit the bill.
So I'll leave the energy clearing to you, lovely.
Yeah. Okay, Rowena, I get love questions, by far the most, actually. Love questions. Does he like me? Should we do this? Should we do that? And I always give this kind of down to earth, but rather boring answer. Follow your heart, follow your bliss. Don't trust a stranger with a pendulum on the other side of the planet. See, this is why I'm not more famous, because I want people to follow their own heart. And this Bill, you like him. What? Yeah, ask him out. And if he says no, well, then you know. So, I can ask the pendulum, should Rowena, pursue?
Well, it sounds like she's already in a relationship with Bill.
Is she already in a relationship?
It sounds like it. She's asking if she should forget about him.
Oh, well.
Yes. So sort of sounds like, I guess she might not be.
So, okay, Rowena, you're very focused on another person. I used to be the same, trust me. Take back your energy.
Yes.
You can use pendulum for this. I now call back all energy I have given out, knowingly or unknowingly, back to me. I am Rowena. I'm not going to repeat that because then I will take on your energy, but repeat it 3 times. Ground yourself. Rowena, what do you want to do if you forget about Bill and all of that? What do you want to do? What do you, not with love, what do you want to do? What do you want to pursue? What gives you joy? Have you meditated on your soul's true calling? If you have and you have an answer, keep at it. Keep gaining knowledge. Keep building momentum for yourself. And true love will always stay. They will respect your growth and they will stick around. And if it's not true love, they will find what they need somewhere else, and you will too. I'm going to scan your aura. Scan, because there are no, you know, it's something, I think it's an unhealthy attachment. Is that what it's a cord. We have a cord. Yeah, cords. Okay. So this is good, cords. We're going to cut them. We're going to sever them gently. So she has an unhealthy cord with this Bill right now. Okay. So this is not saying now you two will break up. This is energy. That is harmful energy that does not serve anyone. That is all I'm doing. Okay. Just to be clear. So I'm
as you're clearing, embrace your wild side.
Yay! I like it. That's a nice card. I would love that card. That's a nice one. So severing lovingly all these cords, severing them, purifying, sanctifying Rowena's energy, returning all the energy, all the absorbed emotions, returning them back to Bill. I think you're an intuitive empath. So returning all absorbed emotions that were in Rowena's chakras back to sender, returning them back to sender, returning them back to sender. You're going to need to do this for yourself, Rowena.
Yeah.
I'm not sure where your knowledge is at about this, but Google cord cutting and practice in meditation to consciously push away all those absorbed emotions. They don't belong to you. They feel like they belong to you, but they don't. So that being said, next. We're on a roll, Michele.
That's awesome. Well done. Wow, we've only got not very long to go. So let's read out a little bit of feedback and see if we can do one more.
Okay.
But that's really terrific. So Kathy confirmed that it was her son who died. So I just said, Kathy, I hope the clearing and insights helped a little bit. We had thank you so much from Sonia. And Kathy also said, I think you said, Jody, you read for Jody as well. You cleared, I know we didn't have Jody on here. I haven't got Jody on the list, but Jody said, beautiful round circle moment with suns. I thought we did do Jody, but oh well. So beautiful and sending love to Kathy, Jody said. Oh, that's lovely. But Kathy also, yeah, we must have. Yes, lonely, but my dad just passed and I feel, oh no, sorry, that's Rowena. Right, so Rowena said, yes, lonely, but my dad just passed and I feel drained. Oh.
Yeah, I could tell. So.
Oh, this was Jody. This is why I thought we'd done one for Jody. Let's do Jody then. I have excessive heat coming from my feet. Is this an energetic opening doing energy work?
Oh wow, yeah, heat coming from your feet. That's good. We're just gonna have to channel it a little bit so it doesn't stick under your feet. We want the flow to continue. So there are, let's see, is there an imbalanced chakra causing this? No. Is there an imbalance in the aura causing this? No. So what is causing this? And a stray white dog walked past me on the street. I live in the big city.
Wow.
And it's so that a stray, we don't have stray dogs here.
Oh, really?
No, nothing. Oh, there's the owner. Okay, but it was interesting how it's.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Just remember that I said that.
Yes.
Or something happened right now. Okay, something big is happening. So you are. I am getting the words advanced healer.
Wow.
I am sensing. Tuning fork singing bowls. And I don't know if this is an invitation for you to explore this, Jody, or if you are already doing this, but there is a vibration of the earth that you are in tune to. And that is the heat, that is the vibration. So visualize how the heat continues to flow. Flow down into the earth. Mother Earth, Gaia Sophia, is helping you. And ask that question, request it, request, declare and decree. So we're gonna see what else we can do to cleanse your energy, because it wasn't a chakra imbalance. It wasn't. So show me, because this is important. I hope we're not over time. And
we are a little bit over time. We are.
Sorry. So Jody, keep meditating. I'm getting singing bowls and vibrations for you. It is not a chakra thing. It is not an aura thing. It is
wonderful.
It's not that. Explore vibrations and give feedback if it resonates.
And what we'll do is, Martina, if you can, you can come into the post, when you have some time today over there in Sweden. And Swedenland, and pop your links in there. And ladies, for any of you that want to follow up, if you have any questions that you'd like to ask Martina, I'll go back in and put links to Martina's community. And guess what? The question about Bill, you were right. She was just interested in Bill.
Haha.
You were right. I thought she was in a relationship with Bill. So I reckon your advice stands. Just call him.
Yeah.
Make the move.
If you want to, but still there was an unhealthy cord in any case.
Yes.
So Rowena, stand in your power. And
yes.
I know we love when we're single. We enjoy dating. We enjoy masculine attention. But, stand your ground. Stand in your power.
And so, ladies, we're going to leave you with that, which is go with the flow and flow with the glow. Beautiful.
I love it.
Yay. Thank you so much for joining us on Wellness Conversations, Martina. It's been absolutely lovely having you on the Woo Woo series. And we will see you again on this show and in our community for sure.
Definitely. Love you guys. Thank you for having me. It was an honor. PM me all your questions, contact me. I want to offer you guys a free meditation, a free guided meditation to use when you hold your pendulum. MareikeBloom.podia.com/pendulum attunement. I will give you, it's my good friend and mentor Mareike Bloom that offers this guided meditation for your pendulum for free for you guys. I will drop the link and give you the code.
Excellent. Thank you, darling. Thank you, Spiritual Events Directory. Ladies, we'll see you next week. Bye.